For this project you will need to have the pattern. If you have yours, you can use yours, but for those of you who doesn't, I'll attach the link with it in the description box below. The elastic lace, any stretchable fabric you have at home. I'm going to use 4-way stretch polyester, some soft lining fabric for the gusset, the scissors, the lighter, the piece of chalk to outline the pattern, the picot elastic. You also will need threads which are matching your fabric and the elastic, some needles to pin your fabric, the bow, and how to make this little guy you can find on our tutorial number 2. Fold your fabric in half and on top of the fold, place the pattern. Outline everything using your chalk and after cut it off. And don't forget to put the mark for the gusset. Fold the lace in half and make sure that the scallops are matching each other. Then place the pattern on top of the scallop's edge. On top of the front element, place the back element, face to each other. Then grab the lining fabric and with the face down, place it on top. Then pin this place with the needles on one side and on the other as well. After, go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. And if you are going to use the overlocker, then overlock the top edge of the gusset as well. Overlock here front and back elements. When you finish to sew, it should look this way. Do the same with the back element. Grab the scissors and cut off the leftover of the threads. If you see some fabric coming out, like for example here, then grab the scissors and trim this place. Then use the lighter to eliminate the leftover of the threads. Take the lining fabric and place it on top of the gusset marks. This is the marks for the gusset. Pin it with the needles. Then grab the front lace elements and place it here. One and the other, and pin them with the needles. Do the same with the back lace elements. Go to your sewing machine and sew here and here. When you finish to sew, it should look this way. Do the same with the back element. Grab the elastic and sew it on here and here. Place the elastic face to face on top of the fabric. And yeah, elastic also has a right side and the wrong side, so you need to place it right side to the right side. After, sew it here. When you sew, you don't stretch the fabric, you stretch a little bit only the elastic. When you come close to the gusset, make sure that the lining fabric stays on the max. Check the elastic everywhere and make sure that there is no any fabric which is coming out. If you have some fabric coming out, then grab the scissors and trim this place. But be careful, do not cut the elastic. Fold the elastic this way, like I'm doing here, and sew it in this place. For this project, I'm going to use two different colors of the threads, because I have a white lace and a blue fabric. Change the threads if you are using different color of the lace and the fabric. When you finish to sew on the elastic, it should look this way. Do the same on the other side. Fold the panties face to each other and align the side seams. Pin it with the needles. Go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. When you start to sew the side seams, always start with the elastic. This way your elastic will be on the same level. Grab the scissors and cut off the threads. Eliminate the leftover of the threads with the lighter. Reverse the panties on the right side. Take the elastic again and sew it everywhere around up to this place. Guys, if you like this video so far, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. This is our back element, and this is our front element. And this is the side seam. Make sure that the side seam push to the back element of the panties. Reverse the panties and align two sides together. Pin it with the needles. Go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. Before sewing, grab the lighter and align the elastic together. And melt the elastic. Stick it together. Do the same on the other side. And a little bit in the middle as well. As you can see now, this elastic perfectly holds well together. Place the elastic under the needles. Put the needles down on top of the elastic. Start to sew. When you come close to the elastic, to prevent the sliding of the elastic, put your finger under the foot. It will help to elevate it. With this hand, hold the elastic and put your finger under the foot. And start to sew. This way, the elastic will stay on the same level on the both sides. Cut off the threads. Grab the lighter and eliminate the leftover of the threads. This is the back element and this is the front element. This is the side seam. Push the side seam to the back element, go to your sewing machine and sew here. It should look this way after the sewing. Do exactly the same way on the other side. You need to place the bow in the middle of the front element. And sew it on with the few stitches. After, rearrange the ends of the bow and choose the position where you want them to be. Then sew it on with the few stitches.